This is going to be a fun one as we look at some video and photos of a record-breaking group of MX-5 owners.
More car vids. More car vids.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jonathan Sewell Sells at Mitchell Mazda on the Boulevard in Enterprise, Alabama. And we're not talking about Alabama or the U.S. We're going all the way over to Italy. And Mazda Italy hosted an event for a large group of MX-5 owners, 707 in fact, to participate in a MX-5 day and different activities and record or break a Guinness record of the 707, making a MX-5 parade there in the Modena circuit. Here's a few pictures of those, and that's a lot of MX-5s, a lot of customized, and of course this 700 or 707 encompassed all 4 generations. So you can see splashes of different colors, different customizations, personalizations, and there were people from all over Europe that participated in this. As I mentioned, it was hosted by Mazda Italy and Mazda Europe. Just 9 years ago, the existing record of a collection of Mazda owners was 683 from 2013, and that took place in the Netherlands. And now, earlier this week, there was 707 to establish a new world record. Some of the activities had a little speaking panel, as you've probably seen in some of these pictures and video, which included Yamamoto-san, who was the developer of the 3rd and 4th generation, the NC and ND, respectively. And he delivered a little presentation there that I'm sure everyone appreciated. And there was, of course, a representative from the Guinness World Record on hand to count every car as they began their drive, and 707 was the final magic number to eclipse the previous record. There's so many photos from the event. However, I will have a few more posted in the community tab on the channel, and check out the Jonathan Sewell Sells Facebook page. As before this video went live, I posted all of those photos. There was a bunch of beautiful cars there, but there was one that looked a little bit awkward because it only had room for one driver. And that was a new restomod that was actually released at this event. And it's produced by Gorgana Cars from Rome. And it's kind of a NA barchetta from a throwback from the race cars of the 60s. As Miata is always the answer, may now be less Miata is the new answer, as they've taken the NA and stripped it down to just the chassis and restored it to new updated engineering and equipment, including a 4th gen ND powertrain. And this is really a throwback to those Italian speedsters and roadsters from back in the 60s, 50s, and 60s. And this NA still has the pop-up headlights, but it does have a full tonneau cover that goes over top to just allow for one driver. It is updated seating, updated with inky wheels. Also has the ND cluster, as you can see there, with the RPM right there in the middle. The NA/ND components, or what they're calling the NM concept, which stands for the naked monoposto. So a little play on the acronym there. And this was stripped down from around our 23 to 2,500 pound. Don't remember exactly how much the NA weighed, but somewhere in that range. This is down to about 1,800 pounds and still has the 181 horsepower 2-liter Skyactiv G underneath. This requires again, a resto mod on a donor NA vehicle, and then it's about $70,000 from estimates here, not including that donor vehicle. And they do have an additional power kit that would upscale to 225 horsepower, 186 pound-feet of torque. So this is pretty exciting, pretty fun to drive. And here's a neat look at some representatives from the Gorgana Cars and Yamamoto-san, as he, of course, wasn't as involved in the NA, but definitely in the ND. So that wraps it up for this car vid, and MX-5 continues to woo us over 30 years later, 33, 34, we're getting close to. Stay tuned. In the next couple of days, we'll release a video of perhaps the next generation, whether it be an ND3 or the complete NE generation, is E for electric, maybe, we don't know. Drop a comment down below if you have any questions about anything Mazda, and we're getting closer to the new crossovers. I'm so excited by all the CX-60 photos that I'm seeing across the web. Thank you for all of you CX-60 owners, but Mazda owners, for the communities we have, the Facebook groups, and for keeping in contact with me. I'll always be here on the boulevard listening for all the latest Mazda news and all the fun stuff that comes with being a Mazda owner. I appreciate you guys. Can't wait to see you on the next one.